Hey, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing today? Hope you're good. Hope you're well. Happy Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Friday. How are you? Hope you're good. Hope you're well. Hope you're ready. We've got some good stuff to cover today. Got some exciting news as well. But first, let's dance. Music. How are we doing? Hello. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good night. Whatever time of day it is for you, wherever you are in the world. How are you doing? Hope you're good. Hope you're well. My name's Steve Woody, I'm the Undisputed Noob, and here at Axie Scholar UK, this is episode 5. We've been going for 5 days now. So we launched Axie Scholar UK 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago we launched. And for those of you that were here at the very beginning, you'll remember that we opened up a Discord with one channel, and you jumped in there. And it was a mess. And Fitzy come on board and said, and this was at a point when I had so many things going on. I had stuff going on in my crypto business. I had stuff going on in my other business, stuff going on in my personal life. We was getting a new puppy. We were moving. There were so many things happening. It was such a crazy time for me that the last thing that I really wanted or needed was to start on a new adventure. I just didn't need it. I was happy. I had a lot going on. But I saw something that just changed everything. It just changed in a moment. It was like, and in that moment, everything changed for me. And that was that I saw the power of play to earn and how it directly impacted the lives of people who desperately needed help in countries where they just didn't have that economic opportunity and that ability to help. Because I sat myself down and I said, can I help? Can I make a difference? Can I do something here that's going to help? And I thought, you know what? I can definitely make a dent in this environment. I can definitely have an impact, a positive impact, I believe. I can build something meaningful. And so that happened 3 weeks ago. And what a ride it's been. We've onboarded our first scholar. We now have 10. Actually, we have 11 with another 5 coming on this week. We have a sponsorship agreement. We have a new company being set up. We have members of the team now on board. We have, staff. We have structure, processes. We have a fully functioning Discord with like 2,000 members. We've hit all-time highs on our streams. We've got 5,000 followers. We're getting Facebook partnership. Like, it's insane. It's crazy. And it's all because of you, because of your commitment and your willingness to be part of this community, to help build it and help to grow it. Because if you couldn't be bothered, then I couldn't be bothered. And so there's a whole, because you're making an effort, I'm making an effort. And because I'm making an effort, you're making an effort. So together we're helping each other. And I absolutely love that. That gets me up in the morning. It juices me. It gives me the drive to just push through the day and say, do you know what? I might be busy. I might have a lot going on, but I don't care. I can still do this as well. I don't have problems in my life. We've talked about this before. I have challenges, and this is a challenge that I was willing and excited to accept because, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to make a massive difference in this world. I can promise you that. You just need to give us a little bit more time. We're definitely getting there, but we are going to make a massive, massive difference. Once we get these sponsors on board, and once they start coming in thick and fast, we are going to be onboarding hundreds of scholars, hundreds at a time. I'm telling you, it's going to be good. So, ladies and gentlemen, before we jump in today's show, let's just have a very quick catch up. Hey, Anaula, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I do like my gadgets. I do like my gadgets. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. So, what we're going to do today, being that it's Friday. So, on Monday, we have our interview with Siam. I can also confirm today with you that we're going to have another interview a week on Monday. So we're going to do interviews on Monday. We're going to do our best to do interviews on Monday. So this Monday coming, we've got Siam Kid, the realistic trader, and he's going to talk to us about the graphs, the technical analysis, and understanding things from that perspective. The following week, we have Miss Shayla. Miss Shayla, if you are in the Discord, especially if you're in the health and well-being section of the Discord, you will know that Miss Shayla has been very, very active, and she's going to come on and talk to us all about health, well-being, and how to balance and look after yourself when things are difficult. So to have her come and share her gentle wisdom and her guidance to be able to help us to be healthy, to be well, that is going to be something we're going to focus on as well. Remember, this is not just about making money. This is not just about scholars and profit and things like that. This is about people first, people before profits. And so in order to look after people, we have to look after them not only financially, but emotionally, intellectually. So we're looking at how can we increase your intelligence in terms of trading and SLP and things like that, investments, so that you can look at going above and beyond what Axie can offer. We're going to look at how we can increase your emotional intelligence and your emotional well-being. Mum Shayla she's got a brilliant heart. She's an incredible woman. So it's going to be really good to speak to her. And also we're going to obviously have fun in the process. We're going to have some fun as well. Then on Wednesday we've got Coach Cody. So Monday is all about growing as a person. Wednesday is all about growing as an Axie player. And then Friday, we'll see what happens on Friday at the moment. But we're going to play some games, do some breeding, and we'll do some stuff like that. So yeah, it's going to be really cool. So really, really looking forward to it. So to each and every one of you that are here today, welcome. Let's share the screen. Let's jump into it. Okay, so what we're going to do at the moment, before we jump into this, is we're going to have a very quick look at the graph. We've been doing this every day right now this week, and today is no different. We're going to have a very, very quick look at the graph. Well, we're going to try to anyway. I think I've just pressed the wrong button. Sorry, bear with me a second, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, there it is. Sorry, there we go. Okay, so we're going to look at SLP, not engine coin. SLP, here we go. Right, perfect. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you've watched the stream this week, then you will know we've been talking about trading. I'm not going to go back through everything we've talked about. Okay, we're just going to have a very quick look, and we're going to see that when SLP hit its all-time high, it was at 40 cents. Okay, and when it hit its kind of low, which was actually just here, it was at about 14 cents. Okay, so around here. So we're not going to take this like initial part here. Well, actually, it did go down to like 5 cents at one point. But overall, it's been pretty consistent at staying around this 11 cents. So we know that for most of the part, 11 cents is low. And we can see that we had an option. There was one of two things that were going to happen here. So let me just open this up, come in here, and we'll have a talk about what's happened this week. So we're looking right now on the weekly, well, on the hour chart, but we're looking over the course of a week. So here we have the 19th, 18th, what was the 16th? Okay, so from here, all right, let's actually draw a line in the sand. We're going to draw a vertical line, and we're going to say around the 16th, okay? So from there, up until the end of this week, which is going to be Sunday the 22nd, okay, so at about midnight. There we go. So this is 1 week. So we can see, in the case of a week, what's happened. Well, we know that we were on a downward trend. We talked about having a trend line that touches on multiple points. And we actually did have this trend line here, although it's just slightly off. But I can just, I can edit that. It's just where it got moved. If we do that to there, there we go. So here we can see we've hit this trend line here, 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 and here. It's just peaked across here. And so we had early warning signs. Okay, I told you it was going to do one of two things. So if you remember, I told you, and again, when I tell you something, it's an opinion. It's not financial advice. I don't have a magic ball. I can't tell you what's going to happen. I can only tell you what I think is going to happen. So this is my opinion. Okay, it's my opinion. Now, what I think is going to happen is we was in a downward trend. Okay, and also because we had this this blue line here, and we had, as well as this blue line, we had this. So we had this yellow line here and this blue line here. Okay, so we can see these two lines. And what that was doing is it was creating kind of this wedge, this like triangle wedge. And what we can see is we were in a downward market. So we were going down, okay, and we were following this trend line down, and we were about to hit a support line. So because we've got this blue line here and this yellow line here, it needs to do something. It can't just keep going. Doesn't work like that. Like it never, it would be an anomaly if it did. So it was never going to just keep going along. It was going to do one or two things. It was either going to push up or it was going to push down. And the reason that I didn't think that it was going to push down is because if we look at history and we look at the price of SLP, the lowest SLP has ever been is 6 cents. They're making game adjustments right now to boost the value of SLP. So given that they're making these game adjustments, given that it had been compressing for quite a while, a month, we'd been in this compression for a month. The longer the compression, the bigger the push. So I was expecting a big push, one way or the other. I can't see a big push taking us down under 5 cents. And if that happened, then it's going to wreck all of the scholars, and I just don't think that Sky Mavis are going to let that happen. So therefore, the only logical explanation for me is that SLP is going up. So knowing that this trend line is here, knowing that this yellow line is here, at some point in this area, I said it was either going to go up or down, and I thought it was going to go up. So I said around this, well, I was about a day out, but I said around this time, it's going to go up. And what's going to happen is it's going to break this trend. And when it breaks this trend, okay, and it's important that you understand this. This is important because this is your income. If you are a scholar or a potential scholar, you have to understand this, because when you buy and sell your SLP that you get from your manager, depends on how much money you have. Okay, how many pesos you have, or dollars, or whatever it is. So you need to understand. So we knew, or we thought a breakout was going to come. And a breakout is when it pushes up through the trend line. And look, it's happened perfectly. So exactly what we said was going to happen has happened. Okay, it did drop down a bit first. Okay, this was probably just to scare everyone off, to make them sell. So everyone goes, quick. If people are trading the market, they say, oh, quick, sell, sell, sell. And it consolidates for a little bit and then it pushes. So now everyone that's sold is now panic buying, and they're buying back in, and they're like, oh, quick, buy, buy, buy. We need to get back in. And then what happens? People in the market, bots, whatever, traders, whoever, Wall Street, whatever you want to call them, whoever they are, they're going to look at a market like this, and it doesn't have to be SLP. This is any market. They'll look at this and go, oh, look, the price is going up. So those people that bought in here are going to look at this and say, oh, look, the price has just gone up 12%. So let's sell. So what's going to happen? The price goes up. People see a profit. They sell. The price comes down. So then what happens is exactly what's happened here. And if you remember when we talked about this all week, we said that this is called the retest. What it's done is it's taken this line. If a trend line is above you, it is resistance. It is a ceiling. If a trend line is below you, it is support. It is the floor. So you have resistance and support. And so because this was above the candle, this blue line was resistance and this yellow line was support. Make sense? Let me know if that makes sense. I want to know that you're following me and that this makes sense. So for you to be able to understand that the first thing that has to happen is, remember the saying, the trend is your friend until the bend at the end. The trend
Ralph
is your
Ruben
friend
Alfredo sent
until the
100
bend at the
stars.
end.
Love your content. Less
Okay,
than
so we
3.
knew it was going down. We understood it was going down. We expected it to go up. And that's what happened. This is the bend at the end. So this was the trend. This was the bend. Now what we have is what is called a retest. So the retest is when it takes that resistance line and it flips it. So now that resistance becomes support. So that resistance line is now a support line. And what we have is a breakout, a retest, and this right here, which is happening now, as we see today, this is what is called a Kobo. A Kobo stands for kiss off, bugger off. What does it mean? That it's going to retest, it's going to come down to this line, and it's going to go, mwah, bye. So it kisses off, buggers off. So with that in mind, this is why I think that this is the lowest point SLP is going to be for a while. And just to let you know, it is also the reason, if I just open up my screen here, we'll go for this screen. I'll go to my, let me go to free comma, because I literally placed this trade
what tracker are you using to track the
a little while ago, moments ago.
And is it safe
So
to use
if I scroll down to my
SLP
trades, oh,
tracker
sorry,
and put the
let me go to my
address?
trading terminal. All right, so let's have a look at the trading terminal. And look at this. This is the order that I placed today because I knew that SLP was at a low price. And so I bought $4,000 worth. And I can do that because I know, and I don't even need to do that for breeding. I can do that because I can play the market. So this is not even for breeding. This $4,000 is because I am using this because I think that if I look at this market and where I think it's going to go and what I think it's going to do, I think it is going to push up to the next resistance line, which is at 21. So my initial prediction is that SLP is going to 21, which is a 28% increase. That's $1,000 that I'm going to make in the next day or two just based on this prediction if it plays out. I want you to understand the power of this because when you understand this and when you see this, you realize that you can make money from your Axie by earning SLP. But if you're not greedy, if you don't need to take all of your SLP, and this is why, and this is what you need to understand. This is the power of what we're creating. We are paying you more than any other manager. Why? Because we know that you do not need all of that money at once. You would be happy with 25% because it's better than what you're getting. You're content with 50% because that's what most people do. So the fact that you get 75% through us means that you can actually say, do you know what? I'm going to take 10 or 20% of my SLP and I'm going to sell it. But then what I'm going to do is when the price drops, I'm going to buy it back and I'm going to trade it. And so I'm going to earn my money playing Axie, and I'm also going to trade the market and buy and sell SLP based off of what the experts tell you to do. And that's why we're bringing in Siam on Monday to talk about this. Because when you understand how this works, when you see how this works, you realize you have an additional income source. If you have $100, okay, additional to what you've earned that is surplus, and you keep that in SLP, and SLP rises up here, and you sell it, and it drops, and you buy it, and you sell it, and you're making 25% every time, then that's another $25 you're making for every swing. And then that adds up, and that adds up, and that adds up, and it's an additional form of income. You know, what you're doing is you're not only learning the skills to be able to trade, you're not only learning the skills to understand how to earn more money, but if anything ever happened to Axie, you've got something to fall back on. Okay, if something happened to Axie today, what would you do? You'd have nothing. So by building up a small pot, just a small pot to allow you to trade and to have some income, if anything happened to Axie, you can say, do you know what? Yes, that's sad that Axie didn't work, but at least I've got this. At least I've got this. So what we're trying to do is give you the tools to take you above and beyond just relying on one thing. And that is called diversification. Okay? We're hedging so that we're not putting all of our eggs in one basket. Okay? This is the financial element. When we talk about emotional well-being, we talk about all of the different things. We're talking here about financial well-being. Okay? And it goes above and beyond Axie. So we're trying to teach you and help you here to go to the next level in every area of your life. So it's balanced. Okay? That's the thing. So what I'm doing here is I am assuming, now remember, I don't know this, it's an assumption, but I think that what's going to happen here is that this is it's just dropped down, and I think it's going to come up again. And I think it is going to match the price point that we had around the 10th of August. Okay, so we can see that over the last, how long has this been? 7 days. So it's taken 7 days to go from this yellow line to this yellow line. Okay? So I don't think it's going to take that long to get back up. I think that we're going to be going back up in the next 3 to 4 days. Okay? So if we look, again, we can see down, up, down, up. Okay? It's a pattern. And when you see these patterns, you understand. Now, when anything goes up or down, what normally happens is what's called laddering. And laddering is basically just human psychology. When something is worth a lot of money, people sell it. When something is cheap, they buy it. If you understand that basic concept of buying and selling, then you will know that as the price goes up, people sell. The price goes down, it's cheap, people buy. The price goes up, people sell. And that is why we get these retests at these key levels. And we see it over and over and over again. And we see these retests and we see this happening. And we've only got to go back through. And in fact, let me just go back to the, hold on a sec. We're going to go back to the 1 hour chart. I think this is going to be the best one to use as an example. So we can see what happens here. It comes up, it retests, it pushes up further. Okay, it comes down, it retests, it pushes down, it retests, it comes up, it pushes. We can see it doing this. It ladders up and down all the way. Now, these lines aren't perfect. And we just, like, I can't explain. We just work on what we can see. Okay? We can only see this, so we can only base our information off of this. But what you'll notice if you go back in history, and you'll see that whilst this yellow line is here, if we go back in history, we'll see it also made a difference here and here. It also made a difference. Can you see? Can you see how it made a difference here? You see how it made a difference here? We've only got to go back in time. And you can actually start to see, even here, I mean, I know it pushed through a little bit, but look, some consolidation here. Look, here again. Like, you can see this is a key line. All of these things, we can see that stuff happens around this line. And when you see that, and this is where it started, so when you see this line, you realize that this is what is called a key indicator. It's a key line. And so come back again, and we can see this is a key line. It's going to be very difficult for SLP to break under this line because it's so strong. Which is another reason why I think it's going up. And as I said, just by looking at this, we can see right now that it is in this space. Now, again, I don't know what's going to happen, but I think it's now almost hit this line. I mean, it's never going to be perfect. You're not waiting for the exact moment. You're waiting for an indication. The indication was a retest. This is a clear retest. Okay, now what we're expecting is this. So, again, I might be wrong. But I estimate that we are going to see a pump up to around 20 cents by around the 23rd to 24th of August. Then I think we're going to have a short dip where it ladders. Again, we've hit the line. Okay, we're going to come back. And then I think we're going to break through. And the reason I think we're going to break through is because I think, and I might be wrong, but I think that by the end of the month, SLP is going to be at around 30 cents. This is where I estimate SLP getting, and it's going to take its journey, and I might be wrong. It might be a few days out, but this is what I think. Now, again, I might be wrong, but if you're waiting to get paid in SLP at the end of the month, it makes absolute sense. Where would you rather sell your SLP? Would you rather sell your SLP at 16 cents? Or would you rather sell your SLP at 30 cents? And let me just give you that as an example so you understand the numbers of what we're talking about here. So if you had, let's say you had 1,000 SLP, okay, and you sold that at 16 cents, you are going to make $160. Okay, and this is obvious. I know it's simple maths. And let's say it was 30 cents, you're going to make $300. Okay, you're going to make an extra $140, almost double what you earn. And look, this is what I do. I mean, this trading is how I've generated almost $100,000 into this account. I'm not saying this to show off. I'm not doing this to brag. This is not to impress you. This is to impress upon you that if you follow the advice that the people that I point towards you, if you follow the advice of Siam, if you follow the advice of Shayla, if you listen to the people that I introduce to the community, you can do this for yourself. I'm just showing and sharing with you what I've done. Okay, so this is nothing. I'm not a special person. I'm new to this. I've only been trading a few months. So this is a new space for me. But I also invest. I've got investments. And we can look at this today. If you want to, we can look at that side of things and I can talk you through what I'm doing and where my money is. Let me know. If you want, only if you want, type hashtag crypto into the chat if you want me to share my crypto portfolio and to talk to you briefly about what I'm involved in crypto. Only if you want, because I'm not going to go there unless you want it. And the reason for that is because we can talk about a lot of Axie stuff. So if you want to hear about crypto, hashtag crypto. Otherwise, we'll just move on to the Axie stuff. And if you don't want to hear about crypto, give me a hashtag Axie. So hashtag crypto or hashtag Axie. And we'll give it a couple of minutes. And I'm just going to have a look at some of the comments. Also, Fitzy, I'm going to open up WhatsApp. So if you do need me for anything, just ping a message and I'll make sure I keep that open on the screen. Also, whilst we're waiting for that and we're looking at that, let me just have a look. Gio, thank you so much for the 10 stars. Very, very grateful there. Aaron with the 35 stars. Thank you ever so much. Ralph, 100 stars, Ralph. Wow, Ralph. Ralph with 100 stars there. Thank you ever so much. Appreciate you. Love your content. I love your donation, my friend. That's going straight into the scholarship pool. So what tracker are you using to track the SLP of your scholars? And is it safe to use those sites that has an SLP tracker and put in the Ronin address? Ray, that is a great question. So Ray, first of all, thank you for the 50 stars. And secondly, there are two that I use. But the one that I'm currently using, because I like it, is, let me just open it up. It's called Axie Beer. Now, I don't know why it's called Axie Beer, but it's called Axie.beer. And so this is the one that I'm currently using. I like it. I think it's good. In terms of is it safe? Well, let me give you an example. Let me give you an example right now. I'm going into the marketplace. Okay? I'm going into the marketplace and I'm going to pick up the first Axie that I see. And that first Axie has a Ronin wallet. Okay, now I'm going to take this Ronin wallet, this ID, which is public information. Okay, I'm going to go to Ronin. Hold on, I need to put in my secret password that no one can see, that I don't even know. Haha, if you copy me, you got it wrong. Okay, now I'm going to go to the Explorer, the Ronin Explorer, and I'm going to put in that address that I copied. Hold on. This should work. There we go. So this is, I don't know who this is. This person, whoever they are, that is selling this Axie, Lucian. This is Lucian's Ronin wallet. And I can see everything he's doing. Buying and gifting. I can see his ERC20s. I can see what he's doing. I can see everything. It's completely public. And that's the beauty of blockchain. Blockchain is public. It's a public ledger. So even though I don't know who that person is, this Ronin person, I can go and see every single transaction that this person has made. So to answer your question, by adding a scholar, I don't add email address. I never do that. I never do the email address. By adding a Ronin address, it's public information anyway. What this is doing, it's not giving any access to that Ronin wallet other than allowing it to gather what is already public information. Okay, it's having a look at what Axies are in the account. It's looking at the SLP that's in the account. And it's just using this information that is already available. That's all it's doing. So I do not see a problem. I use Axie.beer. But there is also another one, which is Axie Scholar Tracker. Let me just check. So that's Axie Beer. The other one here is Scholar Tracker, which is Axie-Scholar. Axie-Sco-Tracker.Versal.app, which is the other one that I use. But yeah, this one's good as well. They're both good. I prefer the other one. So let's have a look at these comments. Have a quick look. First of all, okay, so somebody was asking, and I missed this question, but Fitzy's pulled this up for me, so thank you, Fitzy. What do I think about the lifespan of Axie Infinity Market? How long will Axie be around? That's a really good question, and nobody knows. Nobody knows, but if you want my opinion, I believe that let's go a step above Axie. So Axie were the first to create a new niche, and that new niche is play to earn. Now, play to earn is part of the NFT market, and NFT is part of the crypto market.
Thank you so much,
top level, so bear with me. Top level, okay, we're looking at the crypto market. Do we think the crypto market's going to stay? Yes, absolutely. I am 100% confident that the crypto market is the future and that everything will be integrated with crypto. I worked on crypto when I was in the army. I understand the encryption methods used for cryptography. I know how we're not going to be able to break crypto unless we get into like high-end quantum computing, which we're not there yet, not at the level that we need to be at. So we just don't have the intelligence or the capability to break crypto right now. We just don't. It's a bit like going back to, if you've ever watched Alan Turing and the Imitation Game, it's a bit like Enigma, that kind of thing. So we're not breaking that, not yet. With that being said, I think crypto is fundamentally a good thing that is going to allow us to move into the next phase of evolution. Okay, we've gone from the industrial revolution, we've gone into the digital revolution, and now we're going into the crypto revolution. So I think crypto's around. NFTs, being a niche of crypto, I think gives massive, massive power to creative artists. I think it's going to replace iStock photos. I think it's going to replace Spotify. I think it's going to replace a lot of things. Now, I also think that the NFT market is a bubble. And I think that bubble will pop. However, the NFTs that will survive are the NFTs that have functionality. And the functionality comes in the ability for it to do something above and beyond just being an NFT. I don't think that JPEGs that sold for $10 million are going to be worth $10 million. But I do believe that an Axie or something like an NFT with value that has gamification built in, or royalties to music, or the ability to, create something in the future, I think that has potential. So I believe NFTs are here to stay, and we're only just getting started. And Axie is at the forefront of play to earn, and I think that play to earn is absolutely a pivotal point in the gaming industry. So we have a crypto revolution, we have an NFT revolution, and now we have a gaming revolution, all happening at the same time. It's insane. It's crazy. I absolutely love being alive right now. I couldn't pick a better point in history where I'm like, I'm just so grateful to not only to be alive, but to be in a position to be part of this. I'm excited to be part of this. It gives me such excitement to have this ability to be in this marketplace. So I do think it's going to be around. How long? I don't know. Is Axie going to be the main contender in the NFT play to earn market? I mean, look at how much money they've generated. I mean, there is no one else close to Axie at the moment. You've had things pop up like Crypto Blades, and there's other things here and there that have kind of been, look, we're going to copy. No, we're not. Now, what you have to understand is the marketplace of Axie. You know, the valuation. When you look at the valuation of Axie, I mean, what was Axie's revenue in July? I mean, it was 207 million. Was this? I don't know if this is accurate. I'm just picking up a post here and checking, but let's see if I can grab this source. I don't know if this is going to bring up the right source. I kind of want to have a look at Axie Infinity. Here we go. All right, so let's have a look at Axie Infinity. Here we go. So look, fully diluted market cap, total revenue. I mean, it's ridiculous when you look at these numbers. When you look at these numbers, it's absolutely insane. And I want you to understand, I really want you to understand that when you're looking at these numbers, this is just getting started. Okay, this is just the start of this journey. And there's so much data here to understand. There's so much, like when you look at what's happening, the 24-hour volume, the revenue being generated, it's just insane. It's crazy. We look at the market cap. It's already a 4 billion market cap of Axie Infinity. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely crazy. Let me go through this camera. Sorry, I apologize. So, let me share this screen with you. Wrong camera. There we go. Sorry. I apologize for all the transitions. But if you look at this data. Like you start to see and you start to understand when you look at the data. And this is the beauty of crypto, is that all the data is available. Governments are no longer going to be able to hide behind legislations that block access to seeing what's going on. No longer are bankers going to be able to say, oh, you know, we just skimmed 30% commission off the top and, you know, we screwed you on your subprime. Like, no one's going to be able to do that anymore. It's going to change the corruption at the top levels of government and the financial institutions, and the transparency that we're going to see now is going to, there'll be problems, don't get me wrong, but this is definitely a way forward for us. And I'm excited for that. So, yeah, I think I can see Axie being around. So my Axie game plan right now is 2 to 3 years. 2 to 3 years. At that point, I will then assess where we are. But for the next 12 months, I am extremely bullish, and I am going to spend the next 12 months onboarding every single scholar I possibly can. And I'm not looking to take a single penny of profit out of this as an endeavor. This is for me, not something where I am looking to make money. I will take profit maybe down the line, so postgraduate, so anybody who decides after they've graduated that they want to stay in the community and they want to help support, then yes, at that point I might look to take a small profit, and I might look to take a wage out of this, given that I'm putting so much time into it. But it's people before profits. People before profits does not mean that we don't take profits. People before profits doesn't mean that we don't make money. People before profits just means that we put the people before the profits. So like where a pharmaceutical company is not interested in your health and well-being, they just want you to buy the drugs. We're like, well, we would like you to buy the drugs, but first of all, let's make sure, do you really need them? So it's people before profits. It's making sure that we're doing it for the right reasons. So I'm just looking back through here, and look, I know some of you said Axie, and I get that, but most of you here have said crypto, so most of you want to see the crypto journey. So let me just do 5 minutes. Let me just do 5 minutes right now, and I'm going to talk to you about my crypto journey and tell you where I am and what happened. So, and look, we're at 89. We're at 89 too. Let's see if we can hit 90K live on stream. So this is one of my accounts right now. It's a real account. This is my investment account. It's one of my investments account. I've got multiple accounts in different places. So the goal for me this year is to make $1 million in crypto. That's my personal goal that I'm working towards. And I talk about this on my Facebook page. So just to give you a backstory very, very quickly. Last year, I was £116,000 in debt. So £116,000, okay, that's in pounds. So in US dollars, let me give you an idea. That was $157,000. So let's just say $157,000 in pesos. So I was in debt about 8 million pesos. That's what I owed. I owed about 8 million pesos. And I had a company and I wasn't sure how long it was going to take me to pay that off, but I was determined not to go bankrupt. So for me, I had to find a way to pay off a large sum of money to people who I considered friends, family,
Cruz sent 35
and
stars.
I didn't know how to do it. I had the business. I'd gone through some challenging times, and this is not about me sharing my story. This is not about me. But just to let you know that I had nothing. I had debt collectors after me. I had money that I owed. People just wrote me off. People thought I was not genuine and not true to my word, and that I wasn't good and that I wasn't going to do right. And so I was working hard to pay that money back off in my company. I was working really hard. And gradually, I started to pay people off. Slowly, I started to pay people off. To the point that the year before last, I was living on water and bread. Just to be able to survive because I couldn't afford food. I was so determined to pay everybody off. That's where I was in my life. So when I tell you that I understand what it's like to struggle, I understand what it's like to be in a thriving economy but still be morally and financially bankrupt, what it's like to not have anything, I get it. So it's easy to look at me now, to look at this setup. It's easy to look around and go, oh wow, you've got everything, you're okay, you're lucky. This wasn't luck. I built this, I designed this, I made this happen. This was determination, hard work, graft, mistakes. There was a bit of luck in there, but most of it was just hard work. So in me doing that, what I did is I managed to pay off a lot of the people that I owed money to. And these were people that just assumed I was never going to be able to pay them. And so to give you some context of this, I'm gonna screenshot. Now, I don't want to share, out of respect, I don't want to share this person. I don't want to share this person with you. So just bear with me a second, because I'm just going to give you this screenshot. Hold on. Let me download this image. Okay, let me just open this image. Here we go. So this is an example. And I've just literally taken this off of another screen, off of Facebook, so that you can see when I paid some people back and I was like, look, I'm sorry, it's taken so long, it's done, thank you. And so these were people that are like, oh my God, you are one of the most high integrity people I know. I've had hundreds of people stop payments and never make good. I'm blown away that you're a man of your word. You know, I refuse to go bankrupt. I refuse to let people down. I refused to let other people lose money because I failed them. And so what I did is I said to myself, I need to do something. What can I do? And I started speaking to people who had money. Because if you want advice on how to make money, don't go to someone who's broke. There was a saying in a casino when we used to play poker, don't listen to the man on the rails. What that means is that if someone's out the tournament and they're trying to give you advice on how to play, don't listen to them because they're out. You want to take advice from the people on the final table. You know, don't take advice from someone who is 100 MMR in Axie if you want to get to 2000 MMR. You know, you need to go to the people who are at 2000 MMR, like Coach Cody, and ask them for advice. So this is a difference between coaching and mentoring. A coach doesn't have to be somewhere. A mentor does. A mentor's been there, they've done it, and they're showing you how they did it. So that's the difference. A coach just needs to inspire you, take you to the next level. But the difference between Coach Cody is a coach and a great one, but he's also a mentor. Okay, so he can mentor you because he's already there. So if you're going to take advice, you don't take health advice from someone that's obese. Don't take financial advice from someone who's broke. Don't take relationship advice from someone that's single. Like, these are just common things that make sense when you think about it. So what I'm saying here is that I went to people that had money and said, how do I get money? And these people told me that I should do this, I should do that. And I spoke to Simon Kid, who we're going to talk to on Monday, and I said, Simon, what should I do? And he said that I absolutely should not trade. And he said that I absolutely should not get involved in crypto and I should not get involved in anything other than my business. And I just wasn't feeling my business. It didn't feel right to me. So what I did is I borrowed some more money. I was already in debt. And I got to the point when I said, you know what? I'm already in debt. I'm not going to be able to get out of this debt unless I do something different. So I borrowed £25,000. And again, just to give that to you in context, so 25,000 Great British pounds in pesos. I borrowed about 1.7 million pesos. Okay? And I took that 1.7 million pesos and I put it into crypto. And I started my crypto journey. And this is what my crypto journey looks like. I'm going to show you now this is my trading journal. Okay, so let's look first at my investment portfolio. So this is what it looks like now. In fact, I need to update this because we're up to 89.2. All right, we're 88. So we're about 89. So I'm just going to say for the purpose of this, we're at about 90,000. Okay, there we go. So this is what my investment portfolio. So I have different crypto journeys. One is investments. Another one is trading. Another one is NFTs. And so I do different things. I've got my hodl, which is hold on for dear life. I've got my trading that I do. I've got my different things that I do. So what I'm doing now with my $90,000, 18,000 of that $18,000 of those dollars, which is 20%, is in a hard wallet. It is in my it's offline. It's not connected to the internet. I've got $18,000 so that if I get hacked or something goes wrong or anything goes bad tomorrow, at least I'm not broke. I've always got $18,000, which is just locked away, that I'm never going to sell, that is there, and it's what I call my fuck it fund. If everything goes wrong and I'm like, fuck it, then this is my fund to help me rebuild. Because I believe that as long as I have something, then and even if I have nothing, I'm very much a believer that it's not about what you have, it's about what you do with what you have. So for me, it's all about resourcefulness rather than resources. And I'm very, very resourceful. But resources help get you there quicker. And so for me, I've got this as a backup. So that's 20% of my portfolio. What I also have is 45%, which is in long-term holdings. And if you're a new follower, hello, hey, Joe. Joe, hello. Nice to see you if you're a new follower. Good to see you. Aaron, thank you for the stars. Ray, I've answered your question. Hope that's good. Kyan, thank you for the 18 stars. Really, really appreciate you. Ray, with the 50 stars, thank you very much. Irene with the 35 stars, thank you so much. If you're new here, by the way, welcome. Welcome. We do talk about Axie, and we're going back to that in a minute. The community spoke. They wanted my crypto journey, so I'm just giving it to you briefly. So what I did then is I took this 45% and I put it into what was called my hodl staking. So this underneath here, this what you can see is my hard wallet. It's made up of BTC, ADA, Ether, DOT, and Solano. And I have 20% of each. Okay. So I have X amount of whatever that is. And I need to have a look. I don't know how many coins are in there. I need to check them. But I've got 1,661 ADA coins. Okay. So that's what I do. So that's my hard wallet, which is my hodl. My staking wallet, which is what I have, it's also long-term investments, but it's giving me a return on my investment. So one of those that I have is Cake. So if I go across quickly to PancakeSwap, and I look at PancakeSwap, and I need to just log in, so just bear with me a second while I do this. Okay, so I go into my PancakeSwap, I look in my pool. I've got different accounts. Again, I like to diversify because if one wallet gets hacked, I've got a different wallet. So not everything is in one place. But as you see right now, there's like $15,000. There's like 663 Cake. And that is earning me 92% APY. Okay, so what I've done is I've staked my Cake. It is auto compounding. So every day, the profits from the Cake get automatically added. And then I'm getting interest on that. So I'm earning 92% interest on my Cake. So when I come back across here, you can see that I should have $15,000. Actually, I've got 14,800, so it's thereabouts. But that's about 39% of my portfolio. Should be in, well, 39% of the 45%. Okay, and if I come across to free comma and I look at my dashboard, you'll see that in terms of Cake, I have 16.5% of my entire portfolio, which is in Cake at the moment. $14,722 is in Cake. Okay, if I look at the next one, so we come back down, I've got Form. Now, Form is something which I've taken a bet on because it's brand new. It hasn't officially launched yet, but Formation FI is basically it's yielding, but it's smart yielding. And what they're basically saying is that they will take your investment and they will put it over a multitude of platforms. So they'll stake it on Cardano, Ethereum, Polkadot, Binance Smart Chain, in lots of different places, and they will do all of this stuff to give you all of these different strategies. You click one button and they do everything for you. And I love the concept because I believe with human psychology, if I can invoke two emotions within you, I can control you. And I'm talking about the general public. And those two emotions are greed and sloth. And what I mean by that is if I can tell you how to make a lot of money by doing very little work, you're interested. Greed and sloth. And that is exactly what this does. This is basically saying we're going to make you money and you don't have to do anything. So I think when the general public get on board with this, it's going to go through the moon. And which is why when I log on to this, you will see when I connect my wallet, I have 10,000 form. I'm an early adopter, so I have my gold level secured. And that means that I've got currently $2,600 in here, which is that is a complete risk. I don't know what's going to happen with that. But $2,600 sitting in form right now on the early adopter program, waiting for it to launch. And it hasn't launched yet. We're still waiting. In fact, it launches soon. I think it's probably going to be around this week. I know they did an update recently, like there's a sneak peek. Soft launch is almost over, August 17th. So yeah, we're almost there for this. Okay, so going back. Then I've got Luna. Luna is my baby. Luna is my absolute baby right now. I was meant to have 30% in Luna. There should be $12,150 in Luna. That's what should be in there. But because Luna's just gone to the moon, I've currently got 33% in there. I've got $30,000. Now, what I want to share with you on Luna is that when I got involved in Luna, I bought in, and I bought in quite late, but I bought in for $7,500 back in May. So I bought into Luna $7,500 back here. So I bought in here. I then had to sit and wait all this time for it to go sideways. All right. Now, that seems like a lot of time. And in crypto world, it is. You know, we're talking about 2 months. I sat for 2 months waiting on Luna. And now, because I believed in it, Luna has absolutely gone crazy. I'm up 300%. So I only put in $7,500, but that $7,500 is now worth $30,000. Okay, so $30,000 of my portfolio is in Luna. Now, the reason I love Luna so much, and I'll show you this quickly now so you understand, is in Luna, if you stake Luna, and I've got 1,000 Luna staked, but by having Luna staked, you get airdrops. So you can go to terra.smartstake.io and you can see if your Luna is staked. Not only do I get, now let me just open this up to show you. So I'm going to open up my Terra station. This is my Luna wallet. So like a Ronin wallet, but this is my Luna wallet, or like a MetaMask wallet. Now I can come into here, I can look at my staking and I can claim rewards. So I can withdraw my rewards. So I've got 1,000 Luna and I'm making about 13% on that 1,000 Luna. Okay, so I can sit here and I can withdraw my rewards and it's going to give me all of these. Now, the beauty about Luna is that it is pegged to the global stablecoin. What I mean by that is for Luna, the reason Luna's doing so well is because the underlying value and core assets of Luna is a bridge between crypto and fiat currency. And it uses the stable coins, and it's just a brilliant platform for people to be building on. There's so many people building on it at the moment. But this is not where the power of the staking comes from. And also, the staking is not just about profit. Obviously, I want to be involved in some of the voting rights to make some of the decisions, and I want to support some of the platforms. So what I can do with my Luna is come across to terra.smartstake.io, and I connect to all of the protocols that are being built on Luna. Anchor is one of them. And I get airdrops every single week. I get an airdrop, and this tells me what I get. All right, so I get 1.69%, 1.9%, 0.78%. I click on this. It opens up the Anchor protocol, and I can quite easily just click on this now, and I can claim my airdrop. So every single week, the protocols give you airdrops. Now, I want you to imagine, and I want you to be aware. Let me just do this. I want you to be aware that Anchor is just one protocol. And when you look at the Luna ecosystem, when you look at the Terra Luna ecosystem, you will understand there are many, many protocols being built. These are just the first ones. Okay, and they all have a purpose. So there we go. There's another one. I'm claiming another one. So I've just claimed my 27.5 mine, which is valued at 0.2. There we go. Transaction successful. So what I'm doing is over time, I'm just gradually building up my portfolio of Anchor, Pylon, Mirror. And Anchor's beautiful because I can come to Anchor. Now let me just blow your mind if you're interested in this. Let me just show you something. You come to Anchor. Okay, and the first thing that you need to do is you need to bond. So you take your Luna and you bond your Luna and you mint B Luna. Okay, so you create B Luna. With your B Luna, you then take that, you come across to borrow and you stake. Okay, so I can provide either bonded Ether or bonded Luna. Okay, so I provide those. What I can then do is I can borrow money based on my collateral. I can take like 50%. So what I do is I borrow 50% and then although I've got a loan and I'm paying 26% APR on my loan, because of my bonded collateral, I'm being given 43% on my collateral. So I am in net, just get your head around this and understand. I take out a loan and the person that gives me the loan pays me interest. So I've got a loan and yet I'm paid interest. It's what is called, it's positive APR. Okay, this is a positive APR. So rather than paying interest on my loan, I am getting interest from borrowing money. So this is crazy. Then what you do, so I'm getting 17.58% here by borrowing this money. I then come across to earn and I stake that money and I get 19.49% on the money I've just borrowed. When you understand that, it's like, blows your mind. Absolutely blows your mind. This is why I'm so bullish on Luna right now. Now, if you look back at some of my previous videos that I did, so if you go to YouTube, and I'm going to share this with you. I have a channel. It's not a big channel. I'm not doing it because I'm not really interested in teaching this, but I wanted to help people. APR is annual percent return. So it's a percentage of what you're going to get back every year. So this is my like crypto noob channel. Right now, I'm just going to post this in the comments on its own. If you want to follow it, you're more than welcome to. But you'll see in here, how do I use the Anchor protocol? Right, and I talk about the exact process that I've just mentioned to you. But the reason I'm sharing this video with you now, and I want you to see this video, have a look how much APR I was earning. Okay, I had before on like I don't get. This is a different account, which is why you can't see it. But what I had before was 125% APR on my 2,500 collateral.
Lawrence,
I was making 125%. So every year I was making like $3,000 a year. I was making. It was crazy. It blew my mind. It was absolutely mental. Now it's dropped down, and because everyone's getting on board with it, now it's a lot lower. But it's still better than nothing. And also they're starting to do insurance, so you can start to now get. This is another thing that I'm very bullish on, is crypto insurance. So lots and lots of stuff here. So anyway, not going in too deep. That's Luna. CRO is another one. For anyone that knows and understands, I've got my crypto credit card. I'm very, very involved in the CRO app and that side of things. Also, Aqua. I don't recommend Aqua, but I do have Aqua because I like to take a little risk. And so this is another one. So I use Planet Finance. I'm currently using Aqua. Now, Aqua at the moment, $139. I've got in here $2,500, earning me 482% APY. This is annual percentage yield. So this is also auto-compounded. I don't have to touch it. It just grows and grows. All right, it's only 18.3% Aqua, but that's the current value of it. So yeah, that I have, this is my diversification. And so if Aqua was to fall over, then I've only lost 5% of my 45%. I'm willing to take a risk. I'm willing to risk 5% of my hold portfolio, knowing that if the risk pays off, I'm making 400% a year on that 5%. I'm more than happy to do that. Like, and they're calculated risks. Also Donkey, I'm also involved in that, but only for 1%. Then I have my trading. I have 2 trading accounts. Each one has $9,000 in it. I trade with one of them. I try to make 5% per day. If this trade goes wrong, then I turn it into an investment short term, and then I trade with my second account. And I also have some short term holds, which I just flip. Matic, Link, Vet, BNB, Arweave, AR, Rune, Kasama, Uni, just some things. And there's some other things that I'm interested in. So these are the coins that I'm looking at. AVAX, which Avalanche doing crazy at the moment. File storage, I've got Phil, Yearn, which is YFI, Theta, Hot, SNX. Lots of coins that I just like to keep my eye on. All right, so that's my portfolio, and that is what I do with my crypto. So for those of you who are interested and wanted to know, that's my kind of crypto journey. And that led me into Axie. So I got into Axie and I was like, okay, I want to diversify again. How can I re-diversify away from crypto into NFTs? And that's when I started looking into this. It's when I found Axie. It's when I saw the potential. And that's when it hit me and I was like, wow, this is not about making money anymore. When I first started looking at Axie, my intention was purely profit. And then I started to see and understand what Axie represented above and beyond NFTs. And then I got to connect with a community, and I was already connected with a community from when I used to stream Dota. So some of you that are here from the old Dota days will know that I started streaming Undisputed Noob, and if you go back through some of the old archives, you'll know that I used to play Dota. And then before that, I used to play Warzone, and I used to stream those. So this to me was just another way to diversify my portfolio. And then when I found out that I could help people, it no longer become profitable for me. It was no longer about making money. Yes, I'm always looking at the potential to make money, but this is why I tell you, I make my money in crypto. I make my money trading and investing, and I make my money there so that I don't need to make money out of you. What you make, you keep. If you come into the top 1,000 of the leaderboard and you get some AXS, that's your AXS. I'm going to give you as much as I can. You're going to own your Axie. I don't want to own the Axies. I'm not a manager that wants to sit back and go, oh yeah, I own $4 million worth of NFTs. I couldn't give a shit. I don't want to own $4 million worth of NFTs. I'd rather take 25% a month on the SLP that you guys generate. I'd rather not own a single Axie. I hate... Right now, I hate logging in and seeing 60 energy. It feels like a waste. I don't even use it. It feels like a waste. I would much rather give that to a scholar to use. But, these processes take time. But yeah, absolutely. For you guys, you have to understand that I am 100% in your corner. 100% in your corner. I built myself up to a point where I am no longer in debt. I paid off all of my debt. I cleared everything. I'm making on average, and I'm not saying this to brag. Again, I'm only saying this to give you an understanding. But through crypto at the moment, we're making about $50,000 a month. Okay? That is enough for me to live on. It's paid off my debts. And all I'm doing now is reinvesting everything into Axie. So I don't have any profit anymore. I'm not interested in making profit. I make enough to live. I pay my bills, and everything else I'm reinvesting to help you. All right? And so if it crashes, we all crash together. So in terms of how long do I think Axie is going to survive for? I hope 2 to 3 years, maybe longer. But I'm also diversifying into other play-to-earn games. Another one that I'm looking at, and we'll talk about it briefly, is Gods Unchained. Another one I'm looking at is Poly Monsters. There's other things that I'm looking at because I don't just want to be in one place. But right now, I think Axie has the team. I think it has the drive. I think it has the funding, and it has the awareness to be the one that goes the distance. So I'm very much bullish right now on Axie and I'm really looking forward to version 2 of the game. Like, I can't wait to get the new style graphics. It really looks good. I've seen I don't even know if we can see it. I don't even know if it's going to show up, but oh, it just looks incredible. Like if you've seen it, if you've seen some of the artwork that gives you an idea, it's going to look so cool. Like look, Battles version 2, codename Origin. This is exciting. I'm looking forward to this. I can't wait. It's going to be good. So yeah, anyway, lots of good stuff happening. Lots of good stuff happening. So where are we today? What are we doing? Let's have a look. I'm going to catch up with the chat right now. So sorry if I haven't. It's been a bit crazy. So what other factors affect the price of SLP? So Dean's asking, what other factors affect the price of SLP except the law of supply and demand? Well, I mean, that is technically it. I mean, it's supply and demand. Governance, I suppose, could, to a degree. Taxation could, depending on what country you live in. I don't know what the tax laws are in the Philippines. Don't know that yet. We will do some research into that, but for now, I don't know what that is. So you need to do your own research. When you take profit, you need to make sure you're compliant in your country. But Sky Mavis, mainly, SLP is never going to the moon. Like, you really, really need to understand that SLP is never going to do this. And the reason that SLP is never going to do this is because that's not its job. SLP is a utility crypto, okay? It's an asset. It has a purpose. And the purpose of SLP is it's a burning mechanism. It's to allow regulation of the price of Axie Infinity. So when you think that most tokens that exist within the game, they have a minting and a burning. A minting is when a crypto asset is created, and a burning is when a crypto asset is destroyed. And the reason that people destroy crypto assets is to regulate the value and the supply and the demand. And the beautiful thing about Axie is they regulate SLP through gamification. It's done through breeding. They could just say, we're burning SLP, but rather than doing that, they say, hey, we'll let you breed. And so we are responsible for the burning of the tokens ourselves. And there's a profit built into that. And it's beautiful. I love it. So when you look at SLP, if SLP gets too low, what will they do? They'll look at the game. They'll look at the bigger picture and they'll say, hold on a minute. Too much SLP is being created. There are far too many users. As more users come on board, more SLP is created. As more SLP is created, what happens to the price? It goes down. So how do we deal with that? I tell you what we do. We put a hard stop here and we say this is called Season 18. And what we're going to do is we are going to halve all of the rewards that scholars get in SLP. And what that is going to do is it is going to slow down the creation of SLP. And at that moment, what that is going to do is it's going to level out, right? When did Season 18 come in? Does anybody know what day Season 18 started? I can't remember off the top of my head. But Season 18, I think, started about a week ago. Yeah, is that fair to say? It was about a week ago? Somewhere around the 10th, maybe? Was it somewhere around the 10th? Maybe it was the 10th. So look, if we were to say, look, around the 9th, around the 10th, around here, let's just say this pump. I don't know. Around that. Oh, we get August 12th. There you go. But then look what happened. So going down, going down, going down, going down. And then here, it's almost sideways. Can you see the difference? So here, there was a change. So this was either the announcement or it was the awareness. There you go. There you go. 10th it launched and then 12th it released. So there was an awareness about it on the 7th or 8th. It launched on, well, it was announced on the 10th and then it released on the 12th. Yeah? And look what's happened. Down, 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 sideways. So the adjustments, and this is what they said. Everyone's going, oh, scholars have been ruined. Scholars have been ruined. Scholars didn't get ruined. Scholars would have been ruined if SLP kept going down. Imagine how bad it would have been for scholars if SLP was worth 0.01 cents. So they had to halve it to allow it to do this. And now it's done this, guess what it's going to do? It's going to come back up. Because that is the job of Sky Mavis. Sky Mavis, their job from the SLP perspective is to make sure that it goes up and it goes down. Guess what happens when SLP gets up here? Guess what they're going to do? Season 19. We're going back to how things used to be. Or we're going to give you 100 SLP. You know, they'll change it. They'll tweak it. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to find a balance where SLP does this. Because this is what they want. SLP is never going to the moon. It's not designed to. AXS will go to the moon. AXS, which is the Axie Infinity token, that will go to the moon. But SLP is never designed to go to the moon, and you need to understand that. So with that being said, hopefully I've explained enough around the crypto side of things. Hopefully that's been useful for you. In terms of what we're doing at the moment, we're still looking for Axie that we're going to buy and we're going to purchase. Is my team pure Axie? Well, that's a really good point. So my team used to be pure Axie, and I used to breed pure Axie, but now not so much. So after speaking to Coach Cody, we now have new Axies, which we talked about on the last stream. And so we're not worried about pure Axie anymore. What we're worried about is Axie that's going to allow scholars to get to 2k plus MMR. That's our goal. I want every scholar to be 2k plus MMR. Where's Penelope? Oh, Jonathan, Penelope's downstairs. Do you want to see her? I can always get her. I can always request. I can ask. We can see. I think we need the pups. We haven't seen the pups for a while, have we? Let's see. Let me see if I can get the pups. 1 second.
Peter
All right, ladies and gentlemen, puppies are on their way.
Hoping to become one
Puppies
of your
are on their way. Yeah, 2k MMR equivalent Axie with good cards, and that's what we're doing. I mean, all of our Axie, if we look at our scholars at the moment, all of our scholars are around. Let's have a look. Hold on a minute. Is this not? Oh, yeah. Okay. It has updated. So, look. 1500 MMR, 1600 MMR, 1418, 1350, 14.8, 14.6, 13.8, 12.5. I mean, everybody in terms of MMR at the moment is, like, the lowest MMR at the moment, which I'm looking at this with basic at the moment. We're looking into this. Is 12.5. So, yeah. I mean, everybody at the moment is doing incredibly well. We're trying to get everyone at the moment to 1500. That's our goal. So that's what we're working at. But yeah. But hopefully that helps, Dean. As of now in the Philippines, most especially if you open an account in a bank, then they need to know your income is from playing Axie. They do not allow you to open an account. Why is it so? They're scared. Banks are scared of cryptocurrencies. And the reason that banks are scared is because cryptocurrency will replace banks. Banks will have to adapt, and they don't know how to right now, and they're scared. And so there's a real fear. And that's why, even in the UK, we cannot deposit money or withdraw money into our bank accounts in the UK. If we're using, like, a lot of the banks in the UK have forbidden us to buy cryptocurrency. So I cannot use my bank account to buy cryptocurrency. I have to go and use third parties and pay fees for that. And it's frustrating. But at the same time, it is what it is. You know, governments don't necessarily want you to be rich. Governments don't necessarily want you to have money, because if you have money and you're independent, you don't rely on them. Governments need you to rely on them, because if you're not reliant on them, then they serve you. Whereas if you rely on them, then you serve them. You have to understand it's a power struggle. Governments are not interested in you as a person. Pharmaceutical companies are not interested in you as a person. Most businesses are not interested in you as a person unless you're giving them money. So you have to understand that it's an unfortunate. It's just an unfortunate way that the world works, and so you have to understand it. You have to play the game. But that's hopefully the game's being changed. That's what we're doing here. So, puppy delivery. We have literally 2 puppies joining us at the same time. Wow. Okay. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. Hello. Wow, guys. Hold on a second. Let me... I'm getting licked to death. Let me spin myself round. Hello, pup. How you doing, mate? Hi, Penelope. Let me pick them up and show you. Here we go, chat. How you doing? So, Lord Benedict Cumberland III. and Princess Penelope Lee. Hello. Oh, thank you. Yes. Is that not uncomfortable? How is that? There you go, chat. There you go. Right, I'm going to let these go back downstairs because otherwise the whole stream is just going to turn into a puppy fest. And both together? Stay there, buddy. Stay. Stay. Oh, okay, I get it. Right, you got him? Yep. Right. One toy incoming. There we go. Right. Bye. Oh. Bye, doggies. Bye. Oh, bless them. Aren't they beautiful? Thank you. One. There's the dogs. And shout out to Mam Roberta for bringing the dogs. Absolutely. Thank you ever so much, Roberta. Awesome. So I am now covered in dog slop. Yeah, they're good. They're as good as gold. They are good. All right, let's have a quick look. What can I say about most people holding their SLP in wallet because they want to wait for SLP rate to increase before they trade it? I mean, this depends. So one of the things that you need to understand about SLP is how much do you need to live? I would always recommend in terms of SLP that you remove as much as you need to live and then you hold onto the rest until it's at a higher price. Now, I've already mentioned to you before, and we'll go through this next week as well, that we think SLP is going to go up and down. But if we look at the range, what we've seen in the past, the range seems to be between 11 cents and 40 cents. But predominantly, it's going to be around a 10 to 30 cents mark. I think that's what they're aiming for. They're aiming for 20 cents. So anything above 20 cents is not bad, and anything under 20 cents, you want to wait. So if you desperately need money and it's at like 15, 16 cents where it is now, my advice, and it's not financial advice, but my opinion, what I would do is to take out just what you absolutely need and leave the rest in until it rises. That's what I would do if I was you. So yeah, hopefully that helps and that makes sense. So, all good. Now, one of the things that we're going to have to do today, and I want to do this, is we're going to have to play a game because I got spanked so hard yesterday that I'm feeling that we need to have a new game. But before we do that, I also want to go and buy some more Axie. So let's go to the marketplace, all right, and let's have a look and see what we can do. And also, we've got to do some breeding as well. So, awesome, that works. Let's close all of this stuff down now. I think we're done with all of this. Has that been helpful so far? Hopefully they, oh, I ain't saying you got spanked today too. Fortunate, man, friend. Unfortunate. Yeah, so I hope that's been helpful for you. I hope you probably want to listen back to that. There's a lot of content in there. So going into Discord ever so quickly, I want to bring up Coach Cody's incredible advice where he told me what I need to be buying. So let's go back and let's have a look because we talked about this before, but I'm going to talk about it again very briefly. We need to be buying these free Axie, right? So what I want to do is have a quick look on the marketplace and I want to see if I can find these Axie so that we can go and buy them right now. Don't know if I've got enough. Yeah, I've got enough to buy one. So I want to get an aqua. So one of the aquas that I'm looking for is this one. So let's go for the marketplace. Let's look at an aqua. All right, we're going for parts and we're looking for a Nemo. We're also looking for Ronin. We want our Ronin. We're looking for Risky Fish. Okay. And I'm going to just check that on a 5 pureness. Okay. And a shoal star. There we go. So that's a free breed. Not really good for breeding, but that one's not bad for breeding. It's only got one Ronin though, but that one's good. That's a 2 breed. 7. Okay, that one's not a bad price. Yeah, I think we'll have that one. He's ours. Let's buy that one. All right. So that's got everything that we need, right? All right. So let's just wait for that to Fitzy, thank you, sir. Very much appreciate you. There'll always be people that come and contest our happiness. That's all good. This auction is no longer available. I think that's because I own it, you'll find. This should now be ours. Let's hope that we did buy that and no one else did. We'll see. There we go. I believe this is ours. No, we didn't buy it. Someone else bought it. Buyer, Steve Woody. It says I bought it. It says it's mine. It's just not updating. I think the marketplace is just a bit delayed. There we go. It's ours. Okay. This one smells fishy. This one smells fishy. So, let's have a look and see what we've got here, shall we? So this is going to be our... Let me make sure I get this one right. Being that I'm a noob. So this is going to be our midline. This is going to be our midline. So let's go in and let's play a game. And let's see how we do with our new midliner. And also, guys, remember core values, right? Being respectful, yes, but staying positive as well. There is like the only way that you're going to be taken out of the scholarship application is if you either get a scholarship somewhere else and remove yourself, or if you break the rules or the core values. That's it. If you break the rules or core values, that's it. Yeah, I know. I'm just going to have a look at that now. I'm not sure what's going on there. So let me go to settings. And for some reason, I'm on some weird resolution. I don't know why there's so many versions of the same thing, but there we go. All right, so Axies. First thing we need to do is sync our Axies. All right, let's do this. Go back, teams, and we need to edit this team. Now, it's so difficult. Who do we remove? Who do we remove? Who do we keep and who do we remove? I think, for now, we kind of want Koi on the back line, don't we? So I think that right now it's so difficult. I think I mean this one kind of has two of the cards that we want for the midline. I think we have to remove this back liner, right? I think you now go on the back line. I think we do this, and I think that you now get changed and become. Oh, what did we just buy? Where is the one that we just bought? Hold on a second. One sec. I need to find out where, because they don't have names at the moment, do they? They've only got ID numbers. So bear with me. I'm just trying to find the ID number. In fact, I can just look down and it will tell me, won't it? It's going to be that one because it's the only one I've got that's got Ronan on it. All right, there we go. This is our lineup. Save the team. All right, here we go. Hold on a second. 5 more members on Discord and we reach 2K members. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not in Discord yet, please, I invite you, please come and join us. Let's reach 2K on the stream today. That will be incredible. Let me have a look right now and see where we are. We're at 1.99 right now. 1.99. Look at this. 1.99. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are not in our Discord server yet, go to axiescholar.co.uk. axiescholar.co.uk and join the Discord. Let's see if we can make that 2,000. That'd be incredible. All right, let's jump in and play a game. Here we go. Sir, how did you and Coach Cody meet? And can I be one of your coach's mentees? Dean, let's have a chat. We'll see what we can do. At the moment, oh, I will need the koi. Okay, well, the koi's next on the list. We can buy that next. And also, I don't like this plant. I need to get rid of this plant. But, okay, look, we'll do one game like this, and then we'll change. So, first thing we're going to do is skip a turn. Okay, so he's going to destroy one of my energy. Okay. So he used 2 energy, which means that, and he destroyed one of mine, which means I actually have no idea what we've got. So, he had 3, he used 2, he's got 2, so he should have 5 and I should have 4. Yeah? So he's got 5 and I've got 4. Yeah, I need to change my plant. We'll do that next. So I'm expecting he's going to go for probably Beast. I can't imagine him going for a defensive here. Which means I should be able to play that. But if I'm going to play that, I think I'm going to rather go 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. And if I think the shield's going to break. So let's say I think the shield's going to break. I don't think he did. Okay, so he put a bit of a tank on it. I was actually expecting him to go full beast and not to really put too much shield on. Alright, so I didn't do massive amounts of damage. I do get an energy. He did get a crit on me. Of course he did. He got another crazy crit because he gets crits for days. Alright, so now I've got 3 left, so we can go. I think we're probably going to get backlined by the bird, right? No, we're not. Okay. But we still need to go for these. So we're going to play these 3 cards. He's done that again, so not going to be able to kill him. Should have played the last card. That was my mistake not doing that. Okay, now he's going to come in for an attack, but I've got my 4 cards. Bird's going to go first. Bird's not going to be able to kill me, although Bird's going to go 4 count, which is 450, right? Bird is going to kill me. Bird is going to kill me. We're just going to play 1 card here. We're going to play 1 card. Okay. Now we go second. We're going to go for that, that, and that. Got my energy. Kill his beast. Get wrecked, beastie boy. Now I've got 5. I'm just going to have to go all in. I can't really do anything else, but let's see. If he doesn't kill me, and he's got his 4-card combo, which is probably going to kill me, but if he doesn't, for some weird reason, if he doesn't manage to, even though he probably will, yeah, I'm dead. Kind of deserved that, because I did mess up, but yeah, no, I get you. I need to change it. We'll get there. So, all right, these things happen. We're gonna change another card, but first of all, let's go and get our game tracker, and let's update today's performance. Can't believe it's the 20th now. It's crazy, right? We are at 11:59. Wow. Lahu, the her. All right, we need to change this plant. This plant's not very good. What do we give this plant instead? Like, I need another plant, right? Sorry, plant, you're gone. I suppose even just this would be better, right? Pumpkin, Sirius, Rosebud, and Carrot. Even that is going to be better than what I've had. So, Sirius, Pumpkin, and Hotbud. I don't think I have a Hotbud. Serious pumpkin carrots. Nah, all of it's the same. It's all serious carrot, rosebud, pumpkin. All the same. It's going to have to be. I have nothing else I can use at the moment. And then on the back line... On the back line, I think I need to just get rid of this backliner for now. And I think if we're going to use something... Maybe even have the Nemo on the back line. Do I want the lamb though? Do I really want that? Maybe this one. Maybe the Risky Fish, Goldfish, Babylon and Nemo. Maybe this is going to be a better one to play. This one's got slightly more morale, but this one's got more health. So maybe this one. Alright. We're diversifying. Let's see how this works. New lineup. Alright, so, skip turn. Look at cards. We have to look at cards. Heal, attack twice when combo with another card. Twin Needle, okay. Heal Axie, heal Axie. So this has got massive heal on the front line, okay. But not much in the way of shields. Beast is a... Wow, okay. 1 energy, 20% shield. Lethal to target. Oh, okay, apply lethal to target if this Axie HP is below 30%. Okay, so I need to kill that and not leave it hanging. Alright, cool. Chop suey! Alright, so. I think we're just going to go straight in the back line. I think we're going to go for this with... Actually, no, we're going to go for... Attack plus. With this, with this, with this. And then I think we're going to go for... This and this. I think that's enough. He's gone for the shield, I get that. I think he's dead. I'm pretty sure we got him. Although weren't they meant to be crits? Ah, there's the crit. So the crit only plays on that card. Okay, understood. Should be dead. Come on, come on. Really? You left him on 7 health? I should have played that large card. Left me on 7 health? I don't have much luck, do I, on these games? I left him on 7 health. That's quite sad. Alright. He's probably going to shield up now as well. But I don't know, because he's not really got the energy, has he? And he's not going to want to use it, so... Just trying to build my energy up. Oh, just survived that. He's self-healed again. Alright, this is starting to annoy me a little bit now, so we're going to go for these two just to get rid of them. I'm not bothered about that right now. I probably should have gone for an extra card just to make sure. My biggest problem at the moment hasn't been playing the extra card that I needed to go. Playing really bad, right? This is why I need Coach Cody. Alright, now he skipped a turn, I get that. But now I get to go first. So I can fire both of those off to kill him. And then I can go for that and that. Just to get rid of that. Like to make sure that he dies. Oh wow, he had a huge... Oh wow. I should have played all my cards there. That was bad of me. I really should have played all my cards there. I could have killed him if I played all my cards. I keep making that mistake. If he kills him then, which is going to... I could be... Oh no, I'm okay. I'm lucky. I'm lucky. It's alright. It's fine. It's fine. It could have been worse. But he should have been dead. He should have been dead. I don't want to use them all, but... He's only using one card, so that's actually worked out really well. He's going to use that. I've got speed up now. I go first next round, although I did get crap cards, which is a shame, but there we go. I can't kill him because I've got really bad cards, but, you know, it is what it is. No, I'm not going to win. I'm not going to win. He's going to do like 400 damage to me. Yeah, GG. No, I mean, it wasn't unlucky. I played that really bad. I deserved to lose that one. I played it really bad. But that's okay. It's okay. It's alright. Happens. Happens to the best of us. I still think we can go again, though. I still think we can go again. So, my backline... I need Koi, really. I want Koi on the backline, not Nemo. I think we can gain 1 energy and steal 1 energy. Yeah. I think Koi on the back line. Yeah. I see you, Cody. I see you. I do feel like a few games I've had some really unlucky cards. But also, I mean, you know, I get it. I get it. Okay, so we've destroyed the energy, and also we are, let's see, going to, I think, ladies and gentlemen, it is time. I think what we're going to do, I think we're going to spank the tank. I think we're going to spank the tank. Okay. Incoming. 1 tank spanker, please. 1 tank spanker coming up. That plant should die. Hello, sir. Can I take your order, please? Yes, I'd like 1 tank spanker. There you go. Delivered. Okay, right, so... Yeah, I know the crits are coming. Do you know what, actually? Actually, I don't think that was too bad. I'm going to have to go for that and that. I have no other option. I need to play on my cards this round. I want to get rid of that beast. Nice. Happy with that. Actually quite happy with that. Play 1 more card, kill him off. Nice. I think we're good. Alright, so, I mean, I can... Yeah, I can just do it. It doesn't matter, does it? Because he's still got to kill my plant. I think he's given up. Oh, no, he is playing. He is playing. Yeah, so I know I'm going to give him a speed up for next round, but that's fine. I should still... This should be... If I lose this now, I don't think I deserve to play. It's nice for him to have crits, but the crits aren't really even that good. That's the only problem there. So I don't really have any, I don't have any cards. I need to kind of just wait. I'll play this just to do a bit of damage, but I need to kind of wait because of what he's doing. Wouldn't it be funny if I lost this? Oh! Ouch. I could have still lost that, you know, but the crit. Oh, there we go. Let's turn this around, shall we? Let's turn this around. There we go. We got our win. So, we're back up to 1157. With our, how much SLP do we get? 6. Alright. Do you know what? I haven't earned SLP in days. So, I'm gonna take that win. I'm going to take that win. Alright, so now we need to do a change, right? So we're going to change the back line. Because I feel like we should have... want Koi on the back line, right? I don't have many with Koi on the back line. In fact, I actually only have one. Yeah, Koi's not bad, but then I'm stuck with Lamb. Alright. I don't know where it is. I've lost it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Godlike. There we go. Can I just show you, right, ladies and gentlemen, can I just share with you my cup? Hold on. Hold on. Let me check. I love this bug. This bug looks so cool.
Ervil sent 10 stars. Good eve, Steve. What a nice critical.
Thank you. Thank you. That was a great crit. Okay, we've got target's fastest enemy. We've got back line here. Okay, right. So I know what we're playing against. So I can probably just play those two cards, right, and get some energy. I think that's right to do. I don't think he's going to destroy my energy because he has got the energy still. What's he playing? Okay. All right. Wow. Yeah, he did. He did it. He went for the energy still. Okay. So now, draw a card, gain 1 energy, and a heal. Can I just show you my cup, ladies and gentlemen? Ladies and gentlemen, look at my cup. How cool is that cup? Yeah, should have used that energy before I stole it. I know I messed up, right? Definitely messed up. Yeah, I did that wrong. This one's going to be nice, though. We're going to go for you, and you. And then I think we're going to go for gain 1 energy if this actually shield breaks. Yeah, I think we can do that because we're going to get the energy off of that. We're going to go for the attack on that. Although I'm only getting a bit of my combo and not all of it. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Thank you. Right, come on. Crits for days. Crits for days. No. Cup's amazing, right? Okay, so now, I don't want to play that card. Do I want to skip a turn? He hasn't really got anything to go for there, has he? I've got 3 cards. I kind of feel like I want to skip a turn, right? Do I want to skip a turn? No, I tell you what, if I'm going to play anything, he can backdoor me, can't he? Because this is a faster card, right? So, if I play... Hold on, what is it? Apply speed plus to this Axie for 2 rounds. I'm just going to play that 1 card. Because I think I'm going to get backdoored. So I think I can do that. And then the bird's going to hit me. Although I was wrong. I thought I was getting backdoored. Apply speed up when used for another one. Yes. Do I want to use these 2? Is the bird going to finish me off? Should I just go all 4 and... Do I go for these 2 cards and risk the bird finishing me off? Has the bird even got anything worth hitting me with? 2 cards from the bird and I'm dead. Part of me wants to... Yeah, part of me wants to play these 2, but I feel like I'm just going to play that. Oh, he did. He went 1 each, so... Yeah, I get it. Okay. That's fine. Oh, look at that. Skip a turn. Bye-bye. Do what you want, mate. Skips a turn as well. Okay, now I need to think. I can skip another turn. The bird has to go first, right? No, I go first. But that's only because I've got speed up. But do I go before? What's the bird got normally? It's 56, and I've got... Oh, I've got 57. Oh, so I'm going first anyway. So I can just go for it, really. And I can get speed up as well. So I can just kind of go like... 1, 2... 3, 4, right? Yeah, let's just do it. I mean, he's got his shield. I know that. I get that, but... But now he's going to hit me. I should have passed. Oh no, I'm okay. I made it. I should have passed, so he 4-carded me. But yeah, that was right. It worked out well. I still think I should have passed. Okay. Yeah, that's good. I won. But I think I think that was more clutch than anything. Alright, I'm just updating my score very quickly here. I think we can probably remove time from this sheet. I'm not going to actually put time in there because no one cares about the time. It's just unnecessary. So win or lose. I don't even need to put the outcome as a win or loss because that's obvious as well. So I can delete that for less work. So just need MMR and SLP. Perfect. There we go. So what I've done, just so you can see, ladies and gentlemen, I've updated this, but I've just taken out time and win or loss because it's now just date, MMR, and SLP. So you fill in these three. These are automatic, and this is just, you know, for reference. So it's all good. Put that kind of there. Oh my God, my OCD is going crazy. There we go. That looks well. That looks fine. All right, let's go again. Let's go again. We're going to play one more game, ladies and gentlemen. See if we can do 3 in a row. See if we can do 3 in a row. And then I'm going to love you and leave you for an amazing weekend. I've got a lot of housework I need to do. Catch up and unpack. But we'll be back on Monday for a show with Cyan, which is going to be incredible. Alright, so. Still 1 energy. Removal debuffs. Gain 1 energy if this Axie shield breaks. Okay. So, I'm going to go for these two because he's going to steal my energy anyway. So I'm fully expecting that. Okay. Right, okay, cool. He played like 1 card. Okay, so he went for that. Right, so now he's got 4, I've got 3. So what's he going to do with his 4? He's probably going to go for, I imagine, that. Which means I can do that. Right? I can do that because he's not going to do anything with his plant. He's going to go beast. He's going to go 4-card beast. Aaron, yes, absolutely. Absolutely, Aaron. We're going to do that, you're right. Alright, I mean, that's... wasn't ideal, but it wasn't bad. Hey, Eric, how you doing? Hope you're good. Yeah, that, but I don't know, they're not doing anything. I mean, I can do that to steal 1 energy, but... there's not really much I can do at this stage. I don't even think he's playing. He's just like, it's round 3 and he hasn't done anything. Okay, he is playing. Now he goes. Now he goes. Right, where's the crits? Where's the crits? Crit me. Crit me. There it is. Alright. I'm going to go for that and that to get rid of this. Even though, no, because I want... It's so annoying because I kind of feel like I really want... I'm just going to do that. He's going to put a shield on. I'm imagining he's got his cards. I need extra energy. Yeah, I was thinking I should have passed there. But yeah, I'm definitely dead. Definitely dead. Wow, he's not even messing about, is he? Look. Alright, 1v3 clutch. I've got this, it's all good. I'm going to win it, watch. It's all good. It's all good. I got it. I got this. He's not going to kill me. He's not going to kill me. He's not going to kill me. I'm good. I've got this. I got this. This is in the bag. He's going to skip. Oh, no. I thought he was going to skip a turn. I don't got this. It's all good. It's all good, ladies and gentlemen. It's all good. Okay, so. 1154. Do you know what? We won 2 games. That's all good. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think that we are going to... So one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to take that Axie that I've just played with and we're going to swap that out for one of the scholars. So I will do that after the stream. So I will look at who's struggling the most and we'll swap out to give them better cards. So that's the only reason I bought that card, was to give it to another scholar. So we'll do that. Speaking of scholars, it's time, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to make a little announcement. We've had a problem onboarding scholars at the moment. It's been really difficult just because of the Ronin wallets. But I am confident that today we are able to... like, the Axies are in the accounts now. So I think that the rest of them are going to be okay. So let's just have a quick look before we end this stream. Okay. Let's have a quick look. So today... and I know I've said this like 5 or 6 times this week, Strike and Mikkel will be going live today. The accounts are set up, they're working, they're going to get their accounts today. That's done. So Strike and Mikkel are Scholar 9 and Scholar 8 and Scholar 9. Okay, that gives us 11 scholars at the moment. And I have some news which I mentioned at the start of this stream. So next week we have 2 sponsors coming on, which means 2 additional scholars. Okay. Also, we need to announce our next round of scholars. So, doing that now, we are going to pick our 5 scholars who will be joining us next. We're going to send out the applications to do the interviews, and then when the next Axie come available, these are the next 5 that are going to join the scholarship program. So we're going to announce that now. So Strike and Mikkel should have been like onboarded last week, but we had problems with Ronin wallet and we couldn't do it. So it's all good. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. Okay, now let's have a look. I can see by looking at my stream. Okay, so we need to pick. We need to pick 5 scholars. 5 of you. 5 of you who are going to join the program. Now, there's 1,500 applications. This is not easy to do. But I can confirm that scholar number... Let me just check because I need to know which scholar this is going to be. So this is going to be scholar... We've got 10. We've actually got 12. Perfect. So, okay. And then we've got 2 extras as well. Okay. Cool. So, scholar number 11, who was sponsored by Chris, was Be Humble. He was our last onboarded scholar. So, scholar number 12. Scholar number 12, who is coming on board next week into the program, is... Jethu, aka Server Batman. Jethu is scholar number 12 and will be onboarded next week. So, Jethu, congratulations. Also, I know he got his phone. That's incredible. So, really excited for him to be able to show up and to be able to do that. That's amazing as well. The next scholar joining the program next week, scholar number 13, Ivan P. Ivan, you will be in the program next week. We will give you your Axies. We have the account set up and it's ready to go. So, Ivan, you will be joining us next week. So, Strike and Mikkel this week, today. I will be giving you access to your accounts today. And I apologize again. It has been a nightmare with Ronan. But that said, it's all sorted now. Jethu and Ivan P, next week, you are on board. Scholar number 14. Scholar number 14 to join the program is... Aya. I hope I pronounced that right. Aya. A-E-R-R. Aya. I hope I pronounced that right. Scholar number 14. Scholar number 15. Scholar number 15 to join the program, to join us next week. Definitely not Dits. I was going to pick Dits, but I decided it's definitely not Dits. So it was going to be Dits, but instead of Dits, it's definitely not Dits. Definitely not Dits, you're next, my friend. So definitely not Dits is scholar number 15. And what we need to now do is pick 16 and 17, because there are 2 additional places, but these are going to be sponsored by outside sponsors. So that will happen as soon as we get the funds from the sponsors. So 2 additional sponsors that we're going to mention right now. And these 2 sponsors, or these 2 scholars, were actually recommended by the community. Okay, so these are, the community have recommended these 2. And so I think that I trust the community. I trust what they say. I think that these 2 people are going to be deserving of a place. Let me just have a look. I just need to find them. Where has my channel gone? Here we go. So, scholar number 16, who's going to be the next official sponsored scholar, outside of myself, is going to be Fades. Fades, you are scholar number 16. Congratulations, Fades. And scholar number 17. The final announcement for scholarships today, scholar number 17. Now, let me just say, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't get picked in this round, please don't be disheartened. We're going to be on boarding scholars next week, and we're going to be doing it throughout the week, and it's going to get quicker, and it's going to get better. So please, please, please just trust that we're doing everything we can. So if I don't mention your name, don't be disheartened, don't be upset. Know that you will be chosen. If you've put in your application form, I know you're there. I know you're waiting. It is impossible. I physically cannot pick 1,500 people when I've only got like 5 or 6 spots. So please, please, please know that these were not easy decisions to make. Scholar number 17, I'll tell you tomorrow. No, I'm joking. Of course I'm not going to do that. Of course I'm not going to do that. Scholar number 17 is Felix. Felix, congratulations. So, Jeffrey, Ivan P, Air, Fades, Felix, definitely not Dits. Guys, congratulations to each and every one of you. Congratulations. I apologize if I wasn't able to call your name out. I honestly, I'm so sorry. It hurts me more than it hurts you, because I really, really, really want you to be able to. Just know that I am going to increase the amount of people we onboard as quickly as we possibly can. And there was also a question there, will I let scholars choose their own Axie team? Right now, we're picking Aqua Plant. We have the meta that we're choosing. And so for now, we're basing this from Coach Cody's advice, from our own advice. We're also looking at the marketplace. I am open if a particular scholar wants an Axie and we can accommodate, we will. But in the interest of how quickly we're going to be moving, we want to remain with AAP. Here's the reason why. AAP is overpowered. If everybody's using the same, then everybody's going to be able to work together. And also, it allows for the ability to be able to merge 2 aquas later to be able to breed and sell one, if that's an option you want to do that as well. But also, all of the training, everything we're doing is for AAP at the moment. So yeah, there is the ability to be able to pick your own Axie. But for us, for our admin, for ease of use, for convenience, for training, for everything we're doing, AAP just feels like the best way to go right now. But we're going to tweak the AAP, and we're going to base the new AAP with the backline and the midline, so they're not just random and they're not the same. It will be the team that we end up building. So that's what we're working on. So congratulations, new scholars, right? Apologies if you didn't make it through this round, but please bear with me. But to the new scholars, congratulations.
Normally. Normally.
Congratulations and welcome on board. We'll be sorting out all of your accounts next week, transferring to Axie, getting all of that sorted. I will be in touch. We will need you to complete your interview process to go through that. And pending the interview process, if that all goes well, then you will be onboarded. If for any reason anybody doesn't make it through the interview process, we will just add on a new scholar. So don't worry. But for all of you that have been here today, hopefully you found it useful. Hopefully you found it good. Thank you so much for your time. Have an amazing weekend, whatever it is that you're up to, whatever it is that you're doing. Please, please, please. Make sure that you have a good weekend. Look after yourself. Stay safe. Look through the content on the investing, because remember that stuff is important. And we will be back on Monday. We'll be in Discord over the weekend. We'll still be around. So if you want to chat, please come and join the community. But on 2 scholars going on board today, which were for the last week's, 5 scholars going on board next week, with 2 additional sponsored scholars going on board as well as soon as we can. Monday, we have an interview with Siam Kid. Don't miss that. It's going to be going through, in addition to all the crypto stuff, it's going to be taking that to the next level. Wednesday, we're going to be doing our coaching session with Coach Cody. And then next Friday, we're going to start our breeding process, playing some games and doing that. So that's the schedule for next week. You know what's coming up. You know what to expect. Please, 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 please make sure that you you look after yourself. You stay safe. Join the community. And you, overall, stay respectful, be positive, and have fun. Have a great weekend, everyone. I will see you soon. Take care. Love you all. Bye-bye.